Engagement rate is one of the primary metrics in social media marketing. But what is a good engagement rate? With so many marketing channels and metrics to keep track of, it can be difficult for marketers to define a good engagement rate. Engagement rate is the level of interaction users have with your content. Typically, the level of interaction differs depending on the social network. In this video, we'll explain what defines a good engagement rate for each platform and how you can improve yours. Each social network has its own style and nuance, meaning engagement rates will vary greatly. Because of this, we'll break down each platform and give you a clear method of measuring your own engagement rates. What is a good Facebook engagement rate? For calculating your engagement rate on Facebook, you need to first add up the total number of reactions, comments, and shares from the last 7 days, then divide this number by your number of followers, and finally multiply by 100. You can also calculate your engagement rate by starting with the people talking about this metric, which already includes all of your interactions. So what's a good engagement rate for Facebook? Well, it depends on who you ask. According to Hootsuite, the average engagement rate in 2021 was 0.18%. Video posts achieved a much higher engagement rate of over 6%. What is a good LinkedIn engagement rate? Your LinkedIn engagement rate can be calculated by dividing post interactions by your total number of followers or by the number of post impressions. The latest statistics show that a good LinkedIn engagement rate is around 2%. What is a good Twitter engagement rate? According to Social Insider, the average Twitter engagement rate is around 0.04% for each tweet. To find your Twitter engagement rate per tweet, first add up all likes, comments, and retweets, then divide by your number of followers, and finally, divide by the total number of posts. What is a good TikTok engagement rate? In the past years, TikTok has grown to become one of the most popular social networks. This is due in part to its remarkable engagement rate. Short, catchy videos have proven to be a recipe for success for TikTok users. House of Marketers found that the average engagement rate on the platform is 18%. TikTok presents a huge opportunity for those looking to boost engagement and grow a new audience. To calculate your TikTok engagement rate for your whole profile, first add up all hearts and comments from your last 20 videos, then divide by the total number of views, and finally multiply by 100. What is a good Instagram engagement rate? Instagram is an interesting platform to analyze because according to Oberlo statistics, as of January 2022, video posts have a slightly lower engagement rate than photo posts, 0.61% compared to 0.81%. According to a recent study by Search Engine Journal, carousels that use up to all slides have a higher engagement rate than carousel posts with only 4 slides. Mixing videos and photos in posts also tends to generate higher engagement. To calculate your Instagram engagement rate, first add up likes and comments, then divide by your follower count, and finally multiply by 100. Now that you know what good engagement rates are for each social media network, let's take a look at 10 tips to improve it. 1. Get to know your followers. Creating quality content is crucial to improving engagement, and therefore you need to know who you're creating content for so you can speak to them in a way they can relate to. Study common traits and behaviors of your followers and focus your brand style and publishing times to fit them. Number 2, share your best images. Images are one of the most engaging content types as evidenced by Instagram's high engagement rates. Take care to create high-quality, compelling images that fit your brand image and tell a story. Images shared on different accounts build stories that people can follow and explore. Number 3, create quality video content. Networks like TikTok and Instagram show the power of video content and how it improves engagement. You can also use video to boost engagement on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. Live video is one medium that has been particularly popular recently. Make sure your videos are high quality, personable, and get to the point quickly. Number 4, be authentic. Gone are the days of ultra-polished content. These days, it's better to share a more human and behind-the-scenes side of your brand. People want authenticity. Live videos and stories are so successful because of that demand for a more down-to-earth connection. It shows vulnerability and ultimately builds trust. Number 5, user-generated content. Social networks are about conversations and interactions. A great way to engage with your audience is to share their user-generated content on your branded account. If someone tags you, return the favor and feature them. This will encourage other users to tag you too. Just make sure to ask before resharing. Number 6, answer user questions. Every brand wants users to comment and engage with their content. and you should join the conversation, especially concerning questions about your brand or products. Thank them for kind comments and do your best to answer their questions and keep the conversation going. Number 7, post varied content. Posting simple text and image-based content can bore your audience. Mix things up with different content types that are more interactive to encourage engagement. Try contests, surveys, challenges, and live Q&As to build a more dynamic presence. Number 8, post regularly and at ideal times. Building a presence and improving your engagement rate requires time and patience. By posting regularly, you can gradually create momentum and expand your reach. Do some research to find out when your target users are online and post at those times to maximize engagement. Number 9, use call to actions. Every content creator wants users to react to their post. Get proactive and tell them what you want. Ask questions, ask for opinions, and encourage users to like and share, perhaps for a chance to win a giveaway. Avoid being too spammy and keep the conversation natural and fun. Number 10, experiment, track, and analyze. We've given you many tips to increase engagement, but in the end, every brand strategy will be unique. To figure out what gets the most engagement for you, you'll need to try out different types of messaging on different platforms and times and track those results. This may seem daunting, but once you find those sweet spots, you'll be glad you put in the initial work. Improving engagement rates is a metric every brand should focus on. Engagement gives your content a broader reach and ultimately leads to increased sales. If you're looking for more social media tips, click the video on the screen to learn how to design and execute a social media strategy from scratch. Thanks for watching!